Hello students, welcome to the another video of our English practice book, and today we will learn the sixth chapter of our practice books, that is models. Let us start the chapter so that we will understand about the models. As the definition said about the model words, that such kind of the words that expresses attitudes, our attitudes like permission, request, suggestion, advice, threat, etc. These words are called as model words. Means all kind of words from which we can express our these attitudes like permission, request, suggestion, advice, or threat. Then that such words are known as models. For example, can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to. These are the model words, and we are using it to access our attitudes. As you can see in this table, here is the column of the attitude of permission, request, threat, warning, or advice, suggestion, or necessity, duty. And you can see also the examples of model words, so that we will able to use these all model words in the different attitude. So let us understand the uses of these model words in the various attitudes of ours. As you can see in this figure that we are using model words in these various kinds of our attitude, so that we can able to understand it clearly. If we asking or giving permission, then we are using model words. If we making any request, then we are using model words. If we make a suggestion or any suggestion we are giving, then we are using model words. Or if we threaten anyone, then also we are using model words. Now talking particularly about the model words expression, that is permission. So if we need any permission, then we are using can and may. So differentiating in between can and may, we have to understand the uses of these both model words. While we have to need to take the permission, then we have to learn in this way that we are using can seeking or giving permission in a friendly way, means informal way. If we ask or need the permission, then you will use can. And using of may, that seeking or giving permission in a formal way. If we use asking the permission in formal way, then you can use it. Now also talking particularly about the model words expression, that is request, then we can use would or could, and we used it to make request. So we have to understand that when we have to need to request anyone, then we are using would or could as per the requirement of the sentence. Now talking about the particular expression, that is suggestion or advice, we are using should. As you can see in the example, that example is without the model words, your sister is unwell, she wants to go to the school. So the use of model words in this sentence, we applied you should take rest till you have recovered completely. So that we understood that while we are giving suggestion or any advice to anyone, we used the model word should here. Now talking particularly the expression of attitude, that is threat, we use will. For example, as you can see in the example, the statement is when I was 3 I ate my mother's lipstick. So the use of model words while we have to threat anyone, so that we use model words will, as it is in the example. My mother said, next time you touch my lipstick, comma, I will thrash you, means it is that threatening. So that we use here will in future form, so that we will able to give the threatening. Now talking about the use of semicolon in a compound sentence, as it is that usually a semicolon comes at the place of a linkers, means any two clauses will be there in a compound sentence, and semicolons are used just like as a linkers or conjunction in between of any two clauses in a compound sentence. Also we have to note down that the semicolon, when we use the semicolon, then after the next clause is first letter, first word says first letter will be in a smaller form, as you can see in the example 1, that the first clause is state the reason and the second clause shows the result. Also you can see when you see the second number example that the two ideas expressed by the two clauses on either side of the semicolon, that is closely connected. So we understand about the semicolon that it is just used as a linker in between of the two clauses, that is in the compound sentence. Hope you understand the chapter models after watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.